Hey guys, Travel here, and today we're talking about skates. So I've had a lot of questions on social media about, how exactly do I sharpen my skates? A lot of guys have made comments about, my backside pushes, my power pushes, and how they seem very smooth, very effortless. And thank you guys for the positive feedback, the positive comments. I really appreciate that. But there are some things that I do with my skates and my blades that help me achieve that. So for those of you guys who don't know, Bauer Supreme 100s, they're about 4 or 5 years old. This is my second set of Cowlings. They are the Vertex 2.0 Cowlings. I find that helps a lot because they have the cutout right here, but it's all about the blades. So I have personally never sharpened a pair of skates in my life. I've tried, but never succeeded. So I have buddies who work at pro shops, who work at skate shops, who have kind of given me a little bit of knowledge as well. And we have tried just about every single sharpening you can imagine with skates, and gone all the way from 5/8 to 4/8 to 3/8 to 2/8 to 1/8. And you're probably, if you guys don't know what that is, the 1/8, the 2/8, all that stuff, it is the hollow in the blade. So the blade pretty much, you have your blade and then you have a little bit of a cutout, and that is what we call a hollow. So that is where you're going to get your bite from, all your edges from, and that is on the bottom of the blade. So 5/8 is extremely traditional. Most guys, if not 90% of guys, use a 5/8. Some guys like 4/8. Guys like Jonathan Quick use a 3/8 blade, which is extremely sharp, and for some guys they would call that as sharp as you could possibly go, or as much as you'd want to go. Now, I asked myself the question probably about a year ago. I'm using 3/8 skates. What would happen if I went sharper? How do I get more explosive, more powerful pushes? Because the sharper the hollow, the sharper the skates, the more bite they have. They dig into the ice, whether it's a full blade or a toe push, and they don't let go. It's like pushing against a wall, which made me very curious. So we tried 2/8, we tried 1/8, and they are extremely biteful. So when I'm moving, I'm a big guy, I'm 6'5", right? So my goal in net is to try and control my movements. And I find when I'm doing 2/8 and more so 1/8, when I'm pushing my feet, because like I said, it digs into the ice and it doesn't have any give to it, very, very little, if any. So when I'm pushing, it controls my movement, so it keeps me very still. Not to the point where I'm like a statue or anything, but it does help me control my movement. So that's one thing to keep in mind when you're moving from your feet. But being a big guy, I play a lot of my game on my knees and my butterfly, so those backside pushes zip and zoom across the crease. Again, they're going to take a lot of time to get used to. If you go from, let's say, a 5/8 hollow to a 1/8 or a 2/8, it's going to take a while. I also had an idea one time that, okay, so how do I maybe solve this? So let's say I'm doing 3/8 on the blade, which is what I normally did for the last 3 seasons. But what if I went 1/8 or 2/8 on the blade or on the toe to add some bite to it when I'm in my pushes, so that I'm not getting as much bite in shuffle or a T-push? Well, the answer to that is it's extremely unstable when you're pushing, because you have 2 different sharpnesses. It's going to shake, it's going to rock, and it's going to make an extremely annoying squeaking sound. I found it worked fine, but it worked better at about 2/8 for me personally. So again, total personal preference, what you do with your skates and how you get them sharpened. Talk to your local guy at your pro shop or skate shop. They'll be able to give you a lot more information. Again, I've never sharpened a pair of skates successfully before, but I do have some knowledge from playing around, having a bunch of guys who don't know what they're doing, fortunately. But guys, that's today's video. It's really short, just talking about skates, the hollows in your skates, and how to get them sharp, how to select the right sharpness for you. So let me know in the comments, how do you sharpen your skates? Do you do them like me? Have you tried them like me? And overall, just let me know. If you have any video requests, let me know. We'll try to make them happen. Also, if you liked the video, leave a thumbs up. It really helps to support us, and subscribe for more. I want to thank you guys all a lot for watching, and I'll see you again in the next video.
My son said, "Daddy, I don't want to go to school because the teacher's a jerk. He must think I'm a fool, and all the kids smoke reefer. I think it'd be cheaper if I just got a job, learn to be a street sweeper. I dance to the beat, shuffle my feet, wear a shirt and tie, and run with the creeps, because it's all about money."